Yo, but say yo, yo, but say yo, yo, but say yo. Um, Today we're playing a new game called Calibria, Crystal Guardian. The reality of the situation is I was gonna do a Summoner's War, but the issue with Summoner's War that I feel is that the game been around for so long, 5 years, and you're kind of behind the curve, so it's kind of hard to play catch up. And Come to Us, the developer of Summoner's War, I mean, they have done things to try to help new players, but it's nothing that you could possibly do to really catch up. The rune drops or the rune drops. Sorry for the light hitting the green screen. The rune drops or the rune drops. So that can't be helped. So therefore, if you're a new player, you just don't have the runes. Try to get to a better spot. All right, if you're a new player, you just don't have the runes to catch up. That's the reality of the situation. If you don't, you can farm, but you're not going to be able to catch up for RTA. You're not going to catch up for a lot of the guild siege, guild wars, and everything else like that. So it kind of make it hard in Summoner's War to actually catch up. So you have Calibria, Crystal Guardian, which is more or less a Summoner's War clone. It seemed like whoever developed this game played a lot of Summoner's War, had a lot of gripes and bitch and complain about what they would like to see in Summoner's War change. And after years of Summoner War not changing anything, they decided to make a game that was the same, except for they're gonna do all the changes that they wanted to do. So you have summons, you have your 5 faction, except for in this one, it is known as just going through this real quick, heroes. It is known as chaotic, lawful, and we go into it. Go into it. Yeah, chaotic, lawful, evil, light, dark. So whereas you have same thing as basic Summoner War. We're not gonna go. If you play Summoner's War before, this is basically the same thing. If you haven't played Summoner's War before, well, welcome. It's a very exciting game. Use a gotcha game. You summon monsters and you fight. Let's take it from there. So I just started this game today. So I'm in the process of trying to get myself really familiar with it. We got to level, what, 10 already? We got some more to go. I did get the premium pack. The premium pack was a $1 premium pack, 99-cent premium pack, and a $20 premium pack. They do have more, but until I play the game, I'm not going into a spending spree. So here are the packs that they have. The rates are a lot better than Summoner's War. So you have your growth pack, you have your skill pack. Friendly introduction. You got your summons. Same thing, unknown scroll, except for which is called unknown summon scroll. Same thing as summon as well. But unknown scrolls, the unknown scroll will give you 1 to 4 stars versus Summoner War, which the unknown scroll, the most you could get is a lightning, which would give you a 3-star. So you're never going to get a 4-star from an unknown scroll. Here you get a 4-star from an unknown scroll. Your mystic scroll is still 3 to 5. Instead of your scam stones, you now have void summon stones. So that gives you 3 to 5-star monsters once you get all the pieces. And you have your affinity summons, which is more like your login, social point summons. So let's see how the summons work actually compare. You have your garbage monsters like this. Yep. And you have your garbage monster like this. Let's see what these get. And the good thing about this is, as you can see, you could 3-star. You can see that you could do 10 summons. So if you ever do have a bunch of scrolls, you could summon at the same time. What I should have did was save up to show how the 10 summon scroll is. That's gonna be for another video. I like the artwork. You gotta like the artwork in this. 3-star. Still got some more to go. Is that a light? Nope, nothing. I'm trying to see anything special in the summon. No. Two more to go. Let's hope I get something special. No YouTube luck. Nope. It'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that sometimes. Just to go over it to it, you get to choose your skill in this game. So it's instead of you having one, like your set of 3 skills locked in, you have your skills to where you can switch between. Once you go past skill 2, you can make your skill 2 one of 2 choices. And your skill 3s could be one of 3 choices. And playing the game, you realize that some choices are better than others. So it depends on your play style, which is a lot of freedom. So it makes the game a lot more interesting in my point of view. It just makes it so valuable to where you just have a desire to just create the game and make it your own. Looking at the monster box, the hero box, you notice that here are the factions. Now, when you look at some of the world, the minute you go from one to the other, you notice that the monsters are all the same, just different colors. You know, you have your I know I just play some of those wars. Just I got it running in the background, but you got your elementals and everything else like that. As you can see in this game, the minute you go from one to the other, you do not see the same heroes no more. It's not the same. They actually took the time to actually make different heroes for different elements. So your chaotic, your lawful hero are not one shade. For instance, you don't have, say, Colleen being fire, and you have her sister being wind, and you have somebody else being light. So one monster, 3 different elements. This one is every faction have their own set of monsters. We haven't got any light dark yet, but as you can see, each one has their own set of monsters. So the slime, you're not seeing a slime and no others but that one. And the monsters are very cool. So it's a very enjoyable game. Instead of rainbow mons, you have rainbow kitties, ascension cats. These work just like the rainbow mons, the angel mons, and everything else like that. This one will level you the best ascension possible. I was hoping that I was summoning some kind of 4 or 5 stars to try to see what we could do, but it didn't happen. So I will hold on to those. The runes are, you get this right here that happen like every 2 minutes. You collect, it gives you stuff to collect. There's a lot of things that you get for free in the game, or that may be part of the package I bought. I have no idea. But I do get a lot of jewels from the beginning. Growth pack. Okay. We got some more summons. Starter pack. Yeah, we got some We got some anything special? Nothing special. Nope, nothing special. Let's go into it. The runes are once again the things that you always hear in Summoner's War, that you need more runes, or you need runes with better set, or different types of runes. And I'm telling you right now, the runes in this game are actually phenomenal. Let's go into the rune section. Alright, here's your runes. And in the runes, you have these types. You have your blessed, which you equip 2, you get 50% HP. Here's where the runes starting to get different based on how you equip your monster. Unlike Summoner's War, you do a set of 3 and then you stop. This one is say this: if you have more of that set of rune and you want to just use all of that in all your slots, you actually get a bonus. So for instance, this attack rune, if you only got 4, you activate attack 35% set bonus. So your attack is increased by 35%. But if you decide to go 6, your attack rune ignore 15% of defense upon attacking. So now you're encouraged to actually try to complete a set of 6 or 4 depending on how you choose it. You can mix and match a lot more easy. Your defense, only increase your defense by 15, yada yada. Your agility or agile is you do 4, you get your speed up to 25% of the set bonus. If you do 6, 15% of energy at the end of bonus attack turn. Your wild, you get some 2 sets, but your 4 sets could also be used as 6 sets. So it makes it very interesting to change the game to what you want. Look at that right there. Destruction. Quick 4 of these and you activate crit damage of 40%. You do 6 of these, you get a 15% attack with it. It makes life a lot more, I guess, playing Summoner's War for a while, you realize that we've been asking for new rune set, but sometimes they just don't care to listen. So this right here is the people who wanted Summoner's War to change, and instead of waiting around, they decided to make a new game that actually kind of listened to the public. How long would it last? Let's hope it lasts a long time, because the direction that the game is starting is pretty damn good. So as you see before, we collected some runes. They got 3 stars, 6 stars, and everything else like that. The menu is, everything is up to the left. You can sell. I'm gonna sell no to 1 stars, because just like all games, 1 stars are not as valuable. You can use it to complete a set, because as you can see, you get a nice little bonus for just completing the set. I want to see how it is to buy in this game. So let's go to shop. You can see you could use your crystals to buy things. You could do unknown summons with your crystals. You could do some runes. Look at that. Because we don't have enough what do you call it? Calinate. I don't know how to pronounce that. Calinate. Calinate. Either way. You can buy some great runes or break. Buy some great runes or break. Your honor points. Do I have any honor? Don't have no honor, so therefore I don't get any. But you can save up. Guild points, only have 9. I did join the guild literally about 5 minutes ago. You can spend money to get gems. Not doing that. And here's the crystal. You can get boosters. You can get your missile, just like Summoner's War 750. 754 is a lot like Summoner's War, but on the level of they kind of listen to the community. So you could buy 11 of these right here, or you can just buy 1. which is something that, you know, for those who are out there, instead of in some of the war, you just literally just buy it with the crystals automatically. This way, you could just buy this the tome. I have enough, but I'm not buying anything. I don't even know what this is. Quickly earn high, mid, and low level marks. I guess this goes towards your awakening of monsters. But we just starting and we're not going to try to waste crystals. We will buy a pack because it's customary to do that. That envelope is where you get all your things from. So the coffer is empty. I don't understand why my coffer is empty. I guess it's already given to me. So let's see. Nope, the summons did go straight there. Okay. Y'all want to do a 10 time summons one time? Just to see how it works. Something that you can never do in Summoners War. You're going to have to summon each mystical scroll individually. There's no 10 time summon, but here you have 10 time summons. So let's see how 10 time summons work. That's a 5-star. My first 5-star, y'all. My first 5-star. Y'all better be happy. Y'all better be jumping on the couch. Y'all better be singing songs, knocking on neighbor's door. Something. That's my first 5-star, y'all. So I guess the 10 time rate is the 10 times rate is actually better for me than that one time. I also got a 4-star. So let's see. Hold on, let's go into the 5-star and see what his skills are, since we don't know what his skills are. Strike an enemy with a corrupt sword that deal 430 of attack and damage. 35% chance of silence target for 2 turns. Okay. Skill 1 seems phenomenal. See how these skill 1s are? Nothing weak, just something that's nice. Jump towards the enemy and attack 2 times. Each attack deals 250% attack and damage. After attacking, if own HP is greater than 50%, recover 50% of own energy. If HP is less than 50%, recover 20% HP. So he could attack buff if he does not need HP, and he could bring back some HP if he is low. The second skill that you can switch to is absorb all ally negative status and convert them to attack on enemy. So if your allies are debuff, you can take them all and do it to the enemy. Deal 4% of own max HP and damage to the enemy for each negative status effect absorbed. So it's a nice attack power boost based on how many. I like that. And this is what I said before. It's not a static. These are the only skills they have. You get to choose. So as the game goes on, you may want to choose skill 1 or skill 2. Let's see what skill 3 is. When being attacked, reflect 90% of damage to the attacker. Ignore defense. This is passive. When being attacked, reflect 90% of the damage to the attacker. Ignore defense. 70% chance to recover 20% of own energy. That is OP. That is OP. Not even corruption can dispel true angelic blood. When affected by negative status, 75% chance to gain immunity. 70% chance to gain immunity. So now you got to choose which passive would you rather. Would you rather the passive that reflect attack, or the passive that could give you 70% chance of immunity? And don't forget the third one. Increase damage by 0.15% for each point of speed. So if you make him really speed focus, you could see everybody's monster is going to end up being the same because everybody has different runes. So your runes could make your monster whatever it is. It just Man, this is the ultimate in create your own monster. Attack reduce enemy energy by 25%. 5% chance to gain a bonus attack turn. So you have a violent built in. For those who know what a violent rune is, you have a violent built in. Leader skill. Oh, he's great in Guild War. Look at the speed. So because if you're gonna do Guild War, then his skill 3 actually match up. We're gonna play around more with that. Wisp. Slash the enemy with a sharpened claw to deal 365% of attacking damage, 75% chance to cause the target to bleed for 2 turns. So therefore, that's a nice continuous damage or your dots. Skill 2, hunt enemy with a shadow that deals 610% of attack and damage. 85% chance to sleep the target for 1 turn. Is it me or they just went OP on all these monster skills? Come on, relax. Transform the battleground into a resort. Restore 15% of all ally HP and haste them for 2 turns. Grant a shield equivalent. Grant a shield equal to 15% of all max HP on all allies for 2 turns. Increase their defense for 2 turns. So her skill 2 have 3 skills. Her skill 3 only have 2. So everybody is completely different. Drain the enemy's power and use it to attack them. Deal 300% of own attack and 500% of target's attack and damage. The total attack may not exceed 1,500 of its own attack. Use the power of decay to attack all enemies and deal 280% of attack and damage. 80% chance to dispel all buff from all enemies and slow them down for 1 turn. And her passive is resistance. Arena resistance. Some 3 stars that look at the magic witch. Hold on. We're not gonna go over everybody's skill. We're just going over the ones that we had. So that was a great buy. That was a great buy. I'm happy I bought that. I'm happy I bought that. Expand. I mean, I'm gonna need to expand anyway, so I might as well. I like to use crystals, not crystals, but Calibria, whatever they call it, to expand. I wish they would just call it mana. I guess that would be a complete ripoff, right? A 4-star. Summon a falcon to attack an enemy and deal 385% of attack and damage, 75% chance to dispel one of the target's debuff. So is a to debuff one of the enemies. It's pretty nice. Summon the spirit bear to attack an enemy and deal 465 of attack and damage, 75% chance to reduce the target energy by 50% and slow them for 2 turns. That is valuable. I will use him, and I'll probably keep that skill. Summon 6 lightning bolts to attack an enemy at random. Each lightning bolt at 105% chance of attack and damage. 35% chance to silence the target for 2 turns. Probably will never upgrade to that skill. Summon Thorn to guard allies. Increase their defense for 2 turns. And grant counter for 1 turn. So revenge built in. Probably would never upgrade to that skill. I like the first one better. And you have to admit, that is awesome that you could choose a skill for a monster. So when you're attacking people in arena, you have no idea what skill they pick, which is going to make the game completely fascinating. I know some people would like to know what the other monster is doing so they could plan their attack, their offense correctly. But the fact of the matter is the game becomes very interesting when you're just going to have to build a better team no matter what you think the opponents have. After a while, you're going to understand that they may have this or they may have that because the game is new, so everybody's going to learn the skills individually. But for now, the fact that you can switch it up and not Be predictable is awesome. Summon a healing rain, which restores 20% of all ally HP immediately. Grant 15% HP regen effect for the following 2 turns. Not bad. Summon a healing rain, which erase all all allies' negative status. Grant immunity for 1 turn and restore 30% of energy. So tap bar boosts immunity versus continuous heal and automatic heal. It's gonna be a hard choice. And in arena, his speed is plus 24%, but we got a 5-star that does a lot better when it comes to speed. We should have paid attention to how that summon worked to see what was the difference. Yeah, last but not least, hey, look, Bella. All right, so here we have it. We now have how do you like the game? It's too early to tell. Remind me later. Let's see what we got from the packs. We could collect. We are definitely down some crystals. Expand storage 1 time to get some more crystals, so we're gonna have to do that. Growth plan. We got another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. We guess we got some more summons. We got some more summons. The wish could be done 4 times a day. There we go. 10 gems. The wish could be done 4 times a day. There is a test that pops up. And here's some of the packs you could get here right now. I don't know what none of these are, and nor am I getting it. They start off cheap, don't they? But I don't know that much about the game to understand which one is which is of value and which is not of value. So I will refrain from getting those right now. And the good thing about these perks is, believe it or not, like for instance, I bought a pack that give me 2 times everything. So everything in the game is like 2 times. So all my drops are 2 times, whatever it is. So their perks are very compared to, you know, that game that shall not be no longer mentioned. You get more for your, more bang for your buck when it comes to buying things in this game. Yay, namaste. You get more bang for your buck. Activate 1 5-star hero. Okay, what does this do? Upgrade any skill of any hero. Alright, so let's waste some things that we don't know about and make some mistakes. So let's find some mistakes to make, okay? We're excited about our 5-star hero. We're going to set him as the main. Why? Because he's 5-star. We're going to see what Archives is about. So Archive is just telling me all the monsters that I got to fill up my Pokedex. He looks cool. They all look good. We're not gonna go through all that right now. We got the skills tree. We got the yada 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 yada. Alright, so let's see what we could do with our monster. So let's go to the enhance. Can we ascend them? Nope. So just like in Summoner's War, you got to get to 40 points in order to do what you need to do. Alright, we could use monsters to sacrifice to do this. So let's see what he does. Okay, so by using him, we go from level 1 to level 9. Yay. Using the cat, we go from 1 to level 16. So that right there is the better choice. Let's see what these things do first. So before we start sacrificing things that we might need in the future. Alright, so this right here. The XP cat will grant a massive amount of HP to the hero when sacrificed as enhancement material. We just saw that he could do real good. When the skill cat when a skill cat, an extremely precious material is sacrificed to enhance or ascend a hero, it will upgrade one of the hero's skill at random. As we can use it on a 5-star, right? 5-star. Who wouldn't use that on a 5-star? I guess this is your Devilmon. He looks like a Devilmon. He looks exactly like he looks like a cute little Devilmon, don't he? That's a cute little Devilmon. This one has Halo. That one has Halo. Okay, I didn't pay attention the first time. Okay. So are they awakened or are they not awakened? Let me see. Can it be evolved? Evolve token. I have none. I don't know what none of that is. So let's make these sacrifices and then regret it later because we didn't take the time to learn. Can't evolve. Can't do none of that. Okay. We can only sanctify at level 40. Okay. Now, let's go back into what we was going to. We're going to make him high level, right? Let's do 1. Meh, that was weak. Meh. Meh. Enhance again. Meh. Enhance one more time. Meh. And let's see what this random skill thing do. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go to the skill tree. And we saw that his skill 1 would do 10% more damage. So each one of these have, I guess this makes a big difference on what you actually Devilmon or level up when it comes to skills, because each one of them is taking 5 and 3. Do you have the ability to, do you want to level up each one to make it more effective? So that makes a big difference in gameplay. Because for instance, you go into a skill 3, you can spend 5 to bring its trigger rate up to 100%. 70% chance now becomes 100% chance to recover 20% of own energy if you level up everything in that skill tree. But do you have enough to level up every single thing? So that would take literally 8 plus 2, 10 just for that skill tree. So do you really have enough to level up everything in one character skill tree to make it effective? That's going to be the issue. So we did have some dupes. So let's see what the dupes look like when you use the dupes. Get out. So let's see what happens when you use a dupe. What does he do again? An ascension cat, when fully leveled, is the best possible ascension material. But I couldn't use them. I couldn't use it, right? Because I needed to be at the right cap. So I'm not gonna use that one just yet because that seems very valuable. I know somebody who's been playing the game for like 4 days is saying, no, don't do it. So I'm not. I heard you. I heard you screaming. So let's see what this Bella would do if I use another one. Phantom Wolf. What happened? Alright, so just like the other Summoner's War, your skills now increase based on I'm just doing the dupes. Just to because what's the worst that could happen, right? The worst that could possibly happen is the fact that I would realize that using two of the same dupes is very valuable early on. So we have what we have. We have a 5-star. We have our first 5-star. And we're going to equip them with our best runes. So let's go into runes and show you how the rune management system works. So you have your... Oh, you can switch automatically by clicking on the character in the middle and switch to any character that you want. So let's go into slot 1. This is a 3-star rune. This right here is just a defense. If I get 4 pieces, my attack goes up, and we know he does do very well in attack. And with 6 pieces, we're gonna do good. Matter of fact, let's see this. Let's go back to this rune. Enhance. So on the left side of the screen is when you don't have a rune equipped. On the right side is when you have the rune equipped and you want to do things to the rune. So therefore, we're going to try to enhance this. We don't have any enhancing. Well, we have enhancing stone. We're not going to use it though. We're going to auto enhance. We're going to auto enhance and see how the auto enhance works. How much crystal did I use on that one? What's the max you could take a 3-star rune? Let's find out. Oh, here we go. Yes, I'm sure you should not be enhancing a 3-star rune. But we're going to take it out there anyway just to see how the enhanced procedure works. I'm trying to find out. I'm auto enhancing, right? Fail. All right. So it's a level 9. Let's see, does it go to 10? I mean, I appreciate the let's see if we get another. What kind of skill did we get at 12? So we got speed, crit rate, crit damage, defense. It could be enhanced on more. Who knows? What did I say? I have to clear another refined. What are we refining? Oh, so you get to change the stat. You can lock in the stat that you want, and then the rest would change. We're not going to try it on a 3-star rune. That is an awesome. That right there is phenomenal. So all in all, this will be my daily thing. I still will be doing Summoner's War farming and everything else like that until I completely transition out. You know, wean myself off. You know, Summoner War crackhead tendencies. We're gonna complete the set. Might as well. So equip. Nope. Yes, cancel. Wrong one. Equip. Scared you for a second. Alright, so slot 2 is percentage. Start same thing as Summons War. Start 2, 6, and start 4, 2, 4, and 6 is percentage. 1 and 3, 1, 3, and 5 is flat. I don't know if my monsters could take on any other monsters out there, but for now, this is phenomenal. Look at me. Look at me. I have bonuses. Yeah, I don't care for that. So here's my stats. My HP is gone up plus 694. Below the rune set is what I'm looking at. I wish I have a thing where I could point to different things, but I don't. My crit rate is only at 21%. That sucks. Need to bring that up. My speed is 104. I'm sure that sucks also, because we all know that in these gacha games, speed kills. And my hit is only at 5%. So we have a lot of stat that we need to kind of increase, but we will get there. I got some more things in storage. I forgot to do that earlier. I was trying to test out the storage. Let's plus up the storage. We don't have enough to plus it up with whatever, so you're gonna use crystals. Hate doing that, but it is what it is. I got a bonus for that, right? The crystals that I use, collect that, more, collect. Let's see what we're collecting. Hero upgrade. We got some more Devilmons. What are they called? Skill Cats. Let's call them the right name. Skill Cats. We got some Skill Cats. We got some more crystals. Something ain't right. Oh, now that we maxed out, we get a chest. We did all the things on there, so let's see what the chest gives us. All right, we good with that. This is an Ascension Cat. We got an Ascension Cat. We got some more energy. We got some more. I gotta find a better name for those, because I'm not gonna go with no Calibria or something like that every single time. So once you finish all the challenge on your list, you get a chest. That makes the game a lot more interesting. Okay, so I guess I auto attack the boss in Catacomb, and we good to go. These little icon that you see up here for quests and everything else like that. There's sometimes when you get new monsters, it will send that you have a new monster. So sometimes you don't have to see it. I've never seen this before. Advanced fighting, never seen this before, so this is my first time seeing it. We do have a 6. We collect that. Hero, we collect that. So we got some milestones that we get along with doing the milestone. So this game gives you a lot of things you could do. Woo, look at, this game gives you a lot of things you could do to make it more interesting. I don't see, maybe because it's new, but it makes it to where it's hard to be bored with the game. There's so much to do, so much reward to make you, to captivate you, to keep you interested into the game. And think about it, I've been doing this for for almost 43 minutes now, and you haven't seen me do a gameplay yet because there's so much that's going on. Look, we have some more summons. So we're going to do with the summons, and next video we go into gameplay. So we're going to end it with these 5 summons. I don't know him. We're going to test out some of these monsters, and we're going to tell you what we come up to. He's actually one of your default monsters from the beginning. So yay, he's not that special. You get him free with the game. But that's skill up. And I think we got him too. Maybe, maybe not. We have somebody, we have the female version, so. Okay, that seems different. Nope, that wasn't. Yeah, why not? Nope. And here's something interesting about this game. Let me show you what's interesting about this game. Hero. I've seen this before. Him. What was the thing? Yeah, lock your heroes. I don't know what is going on, but he's locked. He's locked. He's locked. Locked. Not really concerned about the 3-star monsters. But in this game, you do have fusions. You do have fusions. And the way I was able, no. Look at this. This is what you need in order to awaken your monster. So this is your evolve sheet. As you can see, we are very short on a lot of things when it comes to the 5-star monster. So we'll have to get it. This is dropped in the Magic of Catacombs. Magic of Catacombs. So we're going to have to farm Catacombs to get what we need to get. That's no problem. So these are your hero craft. Yeah, it's going through the whole process. So in order to craft some of these legendary heroes, go into info real quick. So this is your fusion monsters. And right now I want to see one fusion. I'm sure they're gonna come out with more in the future. But this necromancer is the only one that you can get when it comes to fuse. So if you do have monsters, you might want to save them and see if they go for fusion. And the way you could tell that they were fusion, and the way I was told, actually no, there's more than one. There's 4 fusion. Why I keep saying? Oh, that's just the. Oh, these are the 4 monsters that you're gonna need to make the necromancer. Am I confused here? No, yeah. These are the 4 monsters. You have to get them, level them, and awaken them to get the necromancer. So, a lot of these monsters are very. Where was it? There was a cancel. There was a little tab that showed up that let me know that this monster is a fusion monster. It showed up on the orc warrior, but I don't see it. Was right in the middle of the screen. It just let me know that he was a fusion monster. Either way. But yeah, look at your fusion chart to see what's going on. I'm gonna change mine to do by stars, not by levels. And I'm going to end the video right here because I think we have done a lot of summons. We do not have enough crystals to do anything else. I was excited to get that 5-star monster. The problem with getting another 5-star monster right now is I don't have the storage for them. So if I decided to, you know what? That's it before. It's a new account, so you can change your name also. I'm trying to see if there's a pack code. So hopefully I could get one and I could put it in the description below and everybody could get it. But for now, we're going to do something crazy. And that is go to storage. We're going to put into storage. Actually, no. We're going to use the cat to enhance. It's great to do everything from one screen. Okay. Yeah. Let's get another skill up here. So before it's a 5-star. Why not, right? What skill? Absorbing blade. So let's see now what happened. Do all the skill in that skill tree level up to 2? And the answer is no. So only thing that you could actually get, maybe it's just random. Let's do another test on that at another time. But in the meantime, we have nothing to lose but loss itself. And when you don't have nothing to lose but loss itself, we're going to go into another pack because we were lucky the last time. Special pack. And we're going to do another 10. Now you can see I only have 5 crystals. I'm not buying any more pack whatsoever. So the next time you see me with crystals, because I earned it from the game. I learned that in games like this, you learn a lot of crystals in the very beginning, so it's kind of okay. So let's do the last summon, and we're going to definitely call this video the last one. So we're looking at lightning. We're looking at, okay, we got another 5-star. I seen something gold. That's a 4-star. We did not get another 5-star. But let's see. You can't tell me these monsters don't look cool. But we got enough to hold on. Am I noticing? I think. Hold on. Let me double check to make sure I'm noticing something that I'm noticing. All right. I'm summoning, right? Do you see anywhere here? It don't take any. I don't think it take any crystals to summon. That's awesome. All right, but that's it. That's for the video. That's it for the video. I will be continuing playing. The goal now is to just that's it before. You do anything in this cancel. You do anything in this game, and you get rewarded for it. So it's a really fulfilling game. See, look, I got my 45 crystals back already. So I'm back. Look at this. Look at all these crystals I'm going to end up getting. Clear chapters 2, hard 3. Look at this. Look at all these crystals that you're going to get again simply by just playing the game. Look at all this. Once you start, and this is wish some of those were dead. You know, everybody need crystals, and you complete the campaign and you don't get any crystals from it or anything like that. Look at all these crystals that you're gonna end up getting. You do hell mode. The only time you get crystals in Summoner's War is if you do hell mode completely, and that's it. You do normal, hard, you don't get any crystals. But this right here give you crystals, and that is a very, very big plus. Look at that. You just keep getting crystals. I'm not saying you need to spend on summoning, but you keep getting crystals. Level of 3-star hero to cap level of 4-star to cap level, and you get all these ascension kitting. I'm gonna save it for my 5-star in order for me to ascend. But these are honestly make the game automatically interested. I ain't gonna lie, I played Summoner's War when it first came out, and I downloaded it, played it for like a half a day, and I deleted it. It didn't really catch my interest until years later when they did all the updates and a lot of things came out, and I was like, okay, let me go try it again. This right here literally has grabbed my attention from the very beginning. Everything about it is just so far done right. So the next time we do this video, we're going to talk about the battle system and how it is that the heroes are progressing. So until then, enjoy. Anya, say yo.